This is Kathy Chase. I am so fed up with circumstances revolving around my life and fame I did not want, obviously, for reasons of abuse, and it has not made me money. I've had all I've had is from it is abuse. I didn't ask to be famous, and if I were to ever have been famous, it would have been some other way. But it's kind of late now. No. And because people don't, I can't trust presidents, so therefore that counts that out. But I won't leave this. I won't leave the city of Lincoln. And as far as I figured out where the whole vulcanization from the Goodyear tire thing came in. 1839. I used to have the Flintstones book called The VolcaNO with HiccUPS. The VolcaNO with HiccUPS. You can look that up. You'll find it online. I haven't even looked it up yet because I know I had the book. I read the book. It's about his long-lost cousin or something comes to see him. I can remember the book. I had the book. Okay, look at when did Mount St. Helens erupt? Mount St. Helens erupt in 1980, and the ash is carried over through Nebraska, and it was kind of a red ash. Mount St. Helens, that book that I had when I was a kid. Helena, Montana is the capital of Montana. You've got Helen Keller. And then, as I talked about the other, the Keller football player, where the fire started on Old Cheney Place apartments. Sutter Place apartments have been around since who knows when, on Clare Street, across from Fire Station number 6, directly across the street. When I looked at the Sutter Place apartments today, and when I was driving past there, the two T's look like two D's backwards. I noticed that. And so, because it's kind of in a different kind of font. But anyways, Nancy Helen Chase is Rob's deceased mother, and Helen, who played parts with the name Helen? I'm thinking there was somebody on Good Times or something. I don't remember what channel, what show. You know, I talked about the Goodyear blimp, the Goodyear tires. Has a foot on there. Nebraska, the good life, has always been the motto for the state. Good. Went to school with the Goodyears. There's probably phrases about good. I don't know. There's other Good Times to show, and then so forth. Anyways, as far as the insults that come from the presidents, you know, I don't think you're all that good looking yourselves, and I don't appreciate you insulting me and my character, insulting me because you can't even provide media because you're too scared. You know, it's kind of weird. I'm surprised that I haven't had any. I think people are too scared. Even the private reporters who, I think that people are just scared of the situation. People have taken some pictures around town of me. I don't know when I'm in my car, but not up close generally. And I know people play with, you know, they want to distort what I look like to people, and I'm not saying I'm no beauty model, but neither are the presidents. Aren't anybody to, you know, they wouldn't be somebody I would go after, you know. So for them to insult me, you know, what am I supposed to say? Who are you to think you can insult me? I'm 38 years old, and you're how old? old to me. And I don't know. I don't really, I don't need to be mistreated by older men in which like to degrade women. And that goes for the little love triangle and the little love babies that go on, and I'm having to pay for all this stupid stuff because people just can't be nice, as I said. And I found the connection with the volcano, and then the Fred Flintstones book. The volcano with hiccups I had as a little girl. As I said, it talks about Mr. Humperdinck or something, the long-lost cousin or something comes to visit. And then Mount St. Helens erupted in 1980. And then Helen Keller, then the Keller's deck where the fire started with the propane grill, and which was something to do with Lee's propane. We did not have renter's insurance at the time, but we did. My dad had American Family Insurance at the time on his home, and we didn't have renter's insurance. I lived with my mom at the time, but we had always carried State Farm for our cars, and like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Well, we've always had State Farm for car insurance, and my father, ever since I can remember, I think he changed over sometime from American Family to State Farm. But from the time I'd been driving, I'd always had State Farm insurance, and I know the Chase family had always carried Allstate, which is a division, was a division or is a division through Sears and Roebuck. As I said, state capitals, state mottos, then coordinates, important coordinates: Seoul, Korea; Palmai, Italy; Pawnee Street; here in Lincoln, Nebraska, right directly from, it's the entrance to Southeast High School. I have not looked to see what year they had opened. I know Zeman was 1974, Pound Junior High was 1963, and the courthouse is 1968, 1997, and let's see, I said Walgreens was 1901, and General Electric I think was 1901 too, but there are matches out there to matches, things, I don't know if it has anything to do with flints or anything, or fires, but, anyways, I don't like to be insulted, and I consider your insults to be degrading to me as a woman. And if you don't have any class or any kind of morals or values to degrade a woman to the public the way you're doing, I find that very sick. Not only with the Rosa Parks thing. Oh, I saw the new Antelope Parksway, or what is it, Antelope Park Way or whatever. I don't know. Anyways, the volcano was in 1980, Mount St. Helens, Interstate 80, and jewels burn around the world in 80 days. There is your 380 connections. So those are very important. I do remember reading the Flintstones book, and it was his long lost cousin. I think it was Humperdinck or something. I'm not even going to look it up online because I've read the book. comes to visit. I don't know if he was shady or something. I can't remember. Kind of mysterious kind of circumstances. Something happened. And then I also had the book Pink Panther and the Haunted House. It was a golden book. Pink Panther and the Haunted House. And you can look it up. I'm not going to, but it's about Pink Panther buys a house, and it's got a real estate sign in the front of the cover. And he buys it, and he stays the night there, and the ghost is making noise up in the chains with attics and then in the attic and causing all kinds of noise and ruckus. And then they get into an argument, and Pink Panther spills something on the ghost sheet, and he washes it in the laundry room. Money laundering, that would be RICO 96, Title 18. I don't know if that has something to do with 48th Street or 84th Street. Anyways, Pink Panther washed the ghost sheet, and the ghost sheet shrunk in the wash machine. So he started to dust with it. He had to help the Pink Panther clean his new home. And that's the story. I remember it. It's a golden book, and it's Pink Panther and the Haunted House. And so I suppose this is where they get this Pledge of Allegiance thing and Pledge Dust Cleaner, because, dust spray is made with lemons, and they took my name, Carolyn, and said I'm a car or something. I'm a lemon. But, presidents are I wouldn't say they're hot. I wouldn't say they're, good looking, And I'm tired of you insulting me. You sound pathetic. Don't insult me. Don't insult my character. Don't insult my looks. You can't provide media because you're chickens. You're the chickens. Come on. You say, oh, you want to say I'm a pig. Well, I'm not skinny now. I probably could stand to lose some weight. But I'm not obese either. And I'm tired of you running around letting people, or you're administrating people to network to media about me, or spread money about me, to spread lies, or whatever your corruption. I'm tired of it. Could you please stop? I'm asking you nicely. Could you please stop abusing me with this cane on my left shoulder in particular? I don't care if I wear a size D bra and D Street in Plymouth Church, and you want to play spring cleaning for the hooker. I think Great Britain would be insulted to use High Street as some sort of hierarchy to frickin' kill an innocent person, and high chairs and electrical chairs and people that have been killed and murderers. I'm not a murderer. And I'm insulted, and there probably are a lot of people, because I've seen the jokes that have went into some of this stuff with their theories and their plans, and it's just disgusting. Jokes I heard from when I was a kid, and people can figure them out because they're not stupid. But yeah, I had The Elves and the Shoemaker. That was one of the books I had, and it was a little WB book. It's tiny and it's green. I had one little kitten, and I had the book My Cat Likes to Play in Boxes. That's the book called. It's called My Cat Likes to Play in Boxes. That's another book I had. They took all these books that I had, and I thought, well, let's play sports. Let's play football, bookies, And then you got Rob's Birthday and Abe, eBay backwards. Who owns eBay Corporation? I'm assuming Dick Chase. The presidents have some money into that one. I'm guessing it has to do with Richard Chase and the presidents and Warren Buffett or something. There's something going on right there in that little corner. And that's obvious, because eBay backwards is Abe, with the capital B in the middle, or second letter, Eb, What is an ebb? Like Ebenezer Scrooge, or ebb as in Charlotte's Web, written by E.B. or is it Charlotte's Web? Was it written by E.B. White? What were books by E.B. White? Or ebb, definition of an ebb. eBay. E-B. Oh, Eggers, Bay, Windows, duh. Abe, backwards, duh. eBay, Green Bay. Jeez, okay, I get it. Jeez, I make people lots of money. That's funny. I don't make a lot of money. So, yep. Anyways, you know, I make people money, and you could at least be a little more appreciative instead of insulting me, really. I don't understand your lack of having good manners and good taste in how you would want to make the public perceive you and your treatment of human beings. I'm a woman. I'm not gonna let you beat me up publicly and internally, beating me up from the inside out with devices and electronic things, and you can't kill me as if I'm on trial for murder with the electric chair. They're two different things. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? Divorce court and being on trial for murder are two different things. Do you not understand that? I'm not on trial for murder. I've never killed anybody. You cannot look for ways to kill me, and you can't have people bullying up on me to kill me. I don't care if it's the Lassens or Shannon or Rob or Dick Chase or, you know, people playing with money. You can't manipulate. I don't care who you're trying to pay, because I'm a good person. I make people lots of money. Though there are people out there who do appreciate me for my life, I'm sure, because, you know, maybe I instill creativity in people, whether it's music or movies or in, you know, directly and indirectly. I made people lots of money, and for you to negate that, to say that I haven't, you know, people know you're lying. Lion. That's another one. Spring. In like a lamb. Sacrificial lambs. Out like a lion. Oh, and April showers bring May flowers. Does it have to do with Psycho, the movie, and the Bates Hotel? And, yeah. April showers bring May flowers. What the hell is that all about? I have frickin' Kim gets to frickin' cut me up with pacemakers so she can get with Rob and Shannon or whatever? I don't fucking think so. Excuse my language. I used to never cuss. Usually, you know, my life has been a little more frustrating than it should be, which is when that came in. I used to always get mad at people when they'd use bad language. Now I have reason. I guess there's never a reason, but lately I've had reason to be as frustrated as I am with people who act like they're 2 years old and are ignorant and want to ignore laws and don't want to be appropriate and have bad mannerisms and have bad public relations skills in regards to my life.